Dave Matthews Band fans, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sohum, and today I'm bringing you a 4-in-1 Dave Matthews Band reaction to 4 songs that are all unreleased, at least in the official capacity. They've been performed live and in various recording sessions, but have never actually made it to a studio album before. I don't know why those decisions happen one way or the other. I think there's a lot of politics that goes on in the recording and release universe, but for me, music is music, whether it's released officially or not. So I'm excited to jump in to these tracks today. I think we've heard the first song, Sweet Up and Down, in the Lily White sessions, but the other 3 will be, I think, first-time reactions for us. So we'll start with Sweet Up and Down, then Good Good Time, Kill the King, and lastly, Bismarck. I'm excited to check these out as always, but before diving in, thank you, Craig the Electric, for making this donation request today and bringing these songs to the forefront. I feel like when it comes to a lot of bands' deeper cuts in general, oftentimes React channels don't necessarily get to that point. The majority of us, we scratch the surface and then we kind of move on because there's less and less traction. But I'm really glad that we're here right now. Let's appreciate the music for what it is, and let's dive in. Let's go. Oh, Carter already doing Carter things.
Inherit what's theirs. Down in the dumps is no place to be. In the sweet up and down, they crack out the bone. Dog is out to rip him along. Get me in the wrong. Tie me up, I'll be out as soon as the sweet up and down.
That falsetto is hitting. A small note is I believe that most of the lyrics in these songs today are actually all improvised, save for the bigger choruses. So a lot of what we're hearing is just, I think, Dave literally off the cuff, going wherever he wants to go, going to that Dave place. Love the melody. I already like this version better than in the Lily White sessions. Wow, Boyd is so pronounced in this. Oh my god, the kick drum. Let's go. Come on, Leroy. Fire.
Thank you very much. Let's go sweet up and down.
Dude, Leroy, Boyd, Carter, Dave crushed that track entirely. Oh my god. That one hit. I think it hit harder than the Lily White Sessions one.
I haven't had a cigarette in 8 days.
8 days? He counted.
There's a lot of good things about them. One is that I can't smell my tongue in the morning anymore. That's nice to wake up in the morning and go, ugh, my tongue smells like an asshole. Not just smell all pretty in the morning.
The halitosis, the phlegm. That's what I've heard about, like, smoker's breath. Just literal smoke and ash in your oral cavity. Sweet up and down. See, I mean, I love as an idea. I mean, there's a reason I preach peace, love, and positivity. I mean, there's several reasons I preach that on this channel, but love, man, I believe in love. I want to embody love, be loving all the time, overflow with that love. Don't hold it in. Don't kind of dole it out opportunistically. Just be loving all the way through. Do your best in every single moment, despite all of the sweet ups and the downs, because they're always going to be there, but you can choose to be loving despite all of it. And even if you think about it melodically, right, the sweet literally up and down melodically. So there's a lot of interesting parallelism you'll find when you and obviously if you're listening to this reaction, you already know what I'm going to say, but listening to the Dave Matthews Band, to me, reveals so much of their songwriting genius because of how in sync their lyrics often are with their melodies, with their structures. Not that everything has to be completely aligned and congruent all the time, and we know that chaotic side of the DMB as well, but when they are aligned, it is like it's so many like planets that have to literally be collinear to make this thing happen, and they do it so regularly, track after track after track. Amazing. Let's jump in a good time. Hershey Park. Is that where the Hershey's Museum is? This video is sponsored by Hershey's. Just kidding. I wish. I'm about to have a good time listening to this song, let me tell you.
Oh, I say, now I tried with a friend just the other day down the sea. An old man wrote a book and told a good story, so we sat and sipped a wine with him. We sat and had a good time. Listen to the wisdom of the old, cause they know what's on the line. It's a good time tonight. Sitting there, he said, it's a good thing to have good friends, young and old the same. Don't believe what you say, well, style's okay, but you got your style of your own. Don't listen to the TV, just make your own way home. It's a good time tonight. Come with me with you. And don't believe there's a light that's brighter than the one that shines from you. You're
Whoa.
a good time.
Dude, I'm loving this feel.
Hold up your feelings, let the whole thing roll on. It's got to be the soul, gotta be the soul, gotta be the soul in everyone. And I'm telling you, friend, you gotta shine on, shine on. You gotta shine on, shine on. Yeah.
Shine on. Oh. The distant Dave. And you hear the keys right here. Wow. Is this Buddy? Wait, no. This couldn't be. It's 2004. So good it could make me cry, I swear. God, what a flow, what a feel.
Oh, he kept alright, said that he said that everything is said. He said that the brightest thing is the things that the born is. And you hear one thing said, this is right. Sometimes you hear, well, this is wrong. But in your heart, you know the truth it always shine on. And yet there's differences between you and me, but they can't lie down. Cause the wine tastes good and the dance is feeling fine, fine, fine. Cause we got a good time tonight. And we're gonna have it, you're always good friends. You come and let go on me.
I'm fine with these lyrics. I don't even need to have anything intelligible for real. Because it's so effortless, it's better than lyrics that are overly choreographed, I guess. You know what I mean? Kind of let it flow naturally, let it be full of grammatical mistakes. Let it be illogical like the human brain is. So often we try to find the perfect words, and as a reactor I try to, but there's never a perfect sentence for this. Dude, Leroy putting on a show in these today. The acoustic guitar making its way back into it. Quiet it down.
Cause sometimes you got to that sweet that food, that those two that taku, that batu. Like it feels like have your move. Don't worry about the next one next to you, just say what's on your mind should dance. Feel alright here tonight. It's a good time tonight. It's only ways. Fill your head with good things. Fill your head, my friend.
Did you hear in that little da da da, that little 3 melody pattern embedded in all of that? Comes from the keys, I believe.
Fill your head with good things. Fill your head, my friend.
So pretty.
The star, stay forever. Hope that I do too. Here tonight with your head. Here tonight with you. So cry, 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 if that's what makes you. And laugh, 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 if that's what does it too.
Oh my god, these are the kind of songs that give so much character.
That's what you need to. Oh, laugh, 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 if you in the mood. Cry, 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 if that's what you got to do. Laugh, 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 if you in the mood. Cry, 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 that's what you got to. Laugh, laugh, laugh.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. You know, I'm going to break the fourth wall for a second. I think normally I break the fourth wall in my reactions, but why not again? I feel like, because I don't watch many reactions myself, especially not much these days, because I do many reactions. I'm constantly putting out content, and life being what it is with limited time, it's just not something I'm able to really consume. And when I do, I normally find that reaction channels, they just focus on like the very flashy, like the biggest songs out there, right? And, you know, it makes sense because you're going to get the clicks, you're going to get the views. Everybody knows those songs, even fans of music in general who may not be like Dave Matthews Band fanatics, they'll know the songs like Crush, right? Or Don't Drink the Water or whatever. But I love going deeper. I really do, because the thing is, you can derive an artist's character from their biggest hits, but it's sort of a kaleidoscope of who they are as well. Really, everything that is available, if you could consume all of the world's music, then you'd have a holistic picture of everybody and what they're like. So time is always the limiting factor in that kind of sense. But I think I differ to other reactors in this way, because I would rather dive deep into any of the possible directions there are for an artist that I love and that I've been exposed to, than to just simply focus on all the big hits, because it's not as personal of a relationship as you can have with that artist. And the reason why I say a song like Good Time has so much character is because it is so authentically Dave, Leroy, all of the members. To know them is to know songs like this, to truly know the Dave Matthews Band. And obviously, I'm talking about knowing them in the musical sense. I still don't have those personal relationships, but it's a level deeper, maybe even 2 levels deeper. And that's something that I, as a reactor, I love getting to do that. And I just don't see a lot of channels going that far. And I'm not going to criticize them either in the same way, because, again, time being the limiting factor. But all that to say, I really appreciate songs that build character in this way, that aren't the biggest songs in the world. Like you can even see on this YouTube video, it only has 10,337 views. Dude, that's the Dave Matthews Band only getting 10,000 views. There's something very wrong about that, but also I'm very happy to be and a smaller minority of true fans to the music. Now that also sounds like maybe I'm gatekeeping, like, oh, I'm somebody who listens to deeper cuts. I'm still working my way through the entire Dave Matthews Band discography. But you get my point? It's a bit more personal when you get past a lot of what's readily available for everybody to consume. Anyways, let's jump into the next track here, Kill the King.
So we've been, before we came out on the road, we've been messing around and eating dinner and writing some songs and having some wine and writing some songs. So we're gonna try one out on you tonight. It's called Kill the King. I'm not sure if that's gonna stay the name, but for now, that's what I'm gonna call it.
Oh wow!
So everybody
Released on 666. If any of you guys play old school RuneScape, this game or this date means a lot to the community in that game.
knows the same thing before we start.
Because I just watched a documentary about that. I know, a video game documentary.
This is the first time anybody's heard it, so we can only fuck up so bad.
That's awesome. Oh. What a beat. It kind of has the bite of like a smaller Halloween, but has like a similar structure to the Stone, right? If you remember when he sings like "and I was wondering da 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 da," that switch, it goes from like a darker song to a little bit, well, not even a little bit, it brightens up almost fully. I kind of get a similar vibe from this one too.
They see what I see and I know that what they say about save the world every time what to do. You alone can save my soul.
This chorus, I'm a fan of this chorus for sure. moment, but boy, it is repeating the melody that Dave was singing just a moment ago.
Come on, yeah, yeah. Come on, yeah, yeah. You're burning.
Come on, yeah, yeah.
Come on, yeah, yeah. Come on, yeah, yeah. Down to the ground. If God put in our hands all of this hour, I believe that we are wrong.
Save the world every time you walk and know what you do.
So
You
pretty.
alone could save my soul.
Da, da, da.
Just your smile makes me think that I could kill the king. Just your laugh makes me know that
Oh my god, dude. Oh, this is... Oh, man. I was almost gonna... Like, I was thinking, like, man, how am I enjoying these songs so far? And now, like, it was, like, a clear, like, for me, I was gonna put, what was the song we just listened to? What was the title? Oh god, I should have it. Let me check my notes. Good Time. I was gonna put Good Time in first, then Sweet Up and Down, and then Kill the King. But the last like 2.5 minutes of Kill the King just reeled me in perfectly, as a lot of DMB songs tend to. And now I'm tempted to give Kill the King second here. Oh, dude, this is too hard. It's too hard. I love that ending. Let's listen to that again.
save the world every time you
Yeah.
walk and know what
Da, da, da.
you alone
From this point forward, it's just like
save my soul. Just your
perfect to me.
makes me think that I could kill the king. Just your laugh makes me know that
Y'all know I love when Dave screams. Yeah. That song takes second for me. Oh man. Let's jump into the next track here. Kill the king, kill the king. This is 2016, so we don't have Leroy.
Little queen, she took her leave, told her daddy
that he would never see her again. This time it's not make-believe, I'm going. The young prince, he was quite convinced his mother's God was not like his, so his God forgives, so he forgave her as he was leaving. Old bus station, 5 a.m. There's people going everywhere. Some come home, some stay away, no matter. The lonely prince till the queen came in. He looked at her, she looked at him. Nothing would ever be the same, not ever. It's strange to feel so alive. I'm not stoned, I'm hypnotized. Yeah, there's something in my veins, and I won't ever be the same again. Hold on, hold on. We talked all day till after dark.
Dude.
The wind is sitting around 10 o'clock.
I don't know how to think about this melody. I don't hate it at all. I just don't know like the feeling I'm meant to have from it. I'm in this kind of like liminal space right now in my mind.
We talked all day till after dark. The wind is sitting around 10 o'clock. On and on, they ended up in Bismarck. Sleeping in the doorway there, the prince and queen, they didn't care. They had each other, that was more than they could dream of. The old bus station, 5 a.m. There's people going everywhere. Some come home, some stay away, no matter. He was a lonely prince till the queen came in. She looked at him, nothing would ever be the same, not ever. It's strange to feel so alive. I'm not stoned, I'm hypnotized. Now there's something in my bones, 'cause I won't ever be alone again. Hold on, hold on. The prince and queen, they sang.
Where is this trumpet? Hold on, where is this trumpet? Oh, right here, okay.
The prince and queen, they sang their song. Policeman told them move along. Truck stop, shower, candy bar, they're rolling. Old bus station, 5 a.m. There's people going everywhere. Some come home, some stay away, no matter. But the lonely prince till the queen came in. He looked at her, she looked at him. Nothing would ever be the same, not ever. It's strange to feel so light. I'm not stoned, I'm hypnotized. Oh, there's something in my veins, and I can't ever be the same again.
Now this song is growing on me. We've just like fully entered jam land here. Ah. Oh my God, Jeff.
Strange to feel so alive. I'm not stoned, I'm hypnotized. Oh, there's something in your eyes, and I will never see the same again. Strange to feel so alive. I'm not stoned, I'm hypnotized.
Yeah. Yeah. I definitely think the reason that song, at least at the beginning, felt more unusual to me is because it's not exactly in major. I believe it's a mode. If I were to like spend the time to do like the music theory analysis, it would probably reveal something something different than what we're typically used to with song melodies, and that's just one of the amazing things about DMB that you already know, but I'll restate it here. They draw from so many different influences. They do not shy away from different scales, different progressions, time signatures, styles, instruments. I mean, I must imagine if someone were to like run like some deep analysis on all of their works and compare all of their works and discography to like the average rock band or whatever, they would have maybe even average jazz band. I don't know. It depends on what you're trying to compare. But they would have one of the largest assortments of instruments, of scales, of genres, of styles, whatever you want to call those things. They would just be one of the most diverse bands in terms of the discography. Probably like top 1 percentile, right? If we were just to do the numbers. I don't know. I'm kind of spitballing there. Maybe it's 2%. I don't know, man. All I know is every time I listen to Dave Matthews Band, I'm just routinely impressed by how different things are sounding, even though I feel like I've gotten my healthy dose of Dave Matthews Band. It's never enough with this band. And then when I revisit songs like Sweet Up and Down, for example, I hear it re-envisioned in a different way that makes me think even more highly of the original songwriting. I love their evolution because it is on full display. And if we abstract away even from music, I just love being able to witness change across time. It's one of the reasons we love stories, is seeing that hero's arc, right? The protagonist struggling at the beginning, having their problems and issues, but then overcoming them for the greater good. It makes for a great story. And, you know, in the case of music, evolving the song across time, letting that song find its footing. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful process. That's why a lot of modern music can be extremely soulless, and I especially understand why older generations feel that way, because I see it even in the current generation that I exist in within now. A lot of the music is written for the hook, for the clicks, for the virality, rather than for the music itself. Instead of letting the music be what it is and evolve it over time, it's all meant to be radio hit after radio hit, overindulge us with content, barrage us with more rather than better quality per se. And then when you do more, you have less of an opportunity to be as creative, because we only have finite cognitive resources as well. Because if you're just doing more, well, that takes up more of your time from the more creative adventures. That's why I also like sympathize very heavily with modern artists who are trying to make a living in this crazy musical world in the online space, because you not only have to make your own music and do all that creative legwork and produce, and now you have to market, now you have to do all of the correspondence, the customer relationship management, the reach out. There's so many hats you now have to wear, and it can sometimes draw away from the actual art itself. And if you are an artist, or in my case, I'm an aspiring artist, you have to at least be prepared now for that landscape being vastly different. That said, creative music will be creative regardless of how much effort you have to or don't have to put in. People will like what they like, and at the end of the day, all you can do is do best and the most you can as an individual. What am I rambling on about now? I hope you guys have been enjoying my reactions, my Dave Matthews Band journey. Let me know how I'm doing in the comments below, but more importantly, have a wonderful rest of your day, my friends. Take care and peace.